Hello and welcome everyone to today's episode of Deauvlog. I was supposed to be doing a ride in the alphabet today, but my GPS mount decided it didn't want to stay in one piece. So no GPS, I can't really go very far. So today I'm doing a bit of a test. It's exciting actually. Basically, Santa brought me a new camera, and it's the GitUP 2. It's a budget camera, so I thought I'd basically do a bit of a comparison between it and my GoPro Hero 4 Silver. Funnily enough, the specs are actually really competitive to what my GoPro is capable of, if not better, because it's got a few other bits like gyro sensors and whatnot, so you can get image stabilization. So it'll be interesting to see it in action. So that's the point of today's video. I thought I'd begin it in a very bit of a grubby car park of an old petrol station. Mix things up a bit. Petrol prices aren't brilliant down here, but they've got an old Sierra, so it's all good. It's forgiven. It's got more rust than I care to describe. So yeah, let's just get into the point of the video instead of talking about an old rusty Ford. So the Git2 Pro, which is this one, just to clarify, comparing that to the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, which is this bugger. Basically, to go over some of the technical jargon of the Git2 Pro, it's it's an action camera that's pretty much like for like with the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. It looks the same, it weighs the same pretty much. It's very, very similar. Some would say it's a copy, but we don't want to accuse anyone of anything here. We're all friends. So the Git2 Pro, capable of 1080p by 60 frames per second, which is exactly what I like. I like some of that 60 frames per second action. Boasts a battery life of about an hour and a half, I think, 90 minutes, which is about, I think that's about the same as GoPro. However, the thing that stands out the most about the GitUP 2, especially for the price, it's got a built-in gyro, which, if you're not aware, gyro is capable of performing image stabilization on the fly, that's some pretty high-tech stuff for me. I've got that activated right now as well, so if I do something like a bit of side-by-side editing magic, hopefully you'll I don't know, be able to tell. I didn't really plan ahead, so it's a bit hard to close the good old visor, but we're managing. Hopefully the stabilisation's actually making a bit of a difference. A few other fun facts about the GitUP. Is it fun? I don't know. Just facts, I guess. It isn't waterproof like the GoPro. You have to have it in the outer housing, the shell, this thing. Although the actual housing itself, it's quite nicely designed. It like opens like a door, like a door, instead of like downwards to the sides. So it's a bit different. They've not copied everything. So yeah, if you're using it for the same purpose as I am, as like a motovlogging camera, it's you're gonna need it in that housing. Because first sign of rain, it's just going to break probably. You can put a mic adapter on it, so if you was going to use it out of the housing, you can stick an adapter on it to get your mic in helmet mic going in sync with the camera. I don't mess around with any of that though. I can't bother with it all. It's like 50 quid for an adapter. Got a KTM or something behind me. Can you get that in the mirror? Can you see it? Little KTM boy. It's not over yet though, folks. we haven't done a nighttime test. I mean, we're all about fairness here, and we've got to test the nighttime as well as the daytime. So yeah, don't expect anything fancy. We're just gonna cut to nighttime now, and see what we I don't know, see what we find, I guess. So, as you can see, here we are riding into the depths of the night, and well, I don't know how good the quality is going to be on the GitUP. Speaking of the quality, like going over these bumps will make quite a good point, because the gyro, or the stabilization of the GitUP, it was really weird to watch. Like the movements of my head and stuff were like seemed really robotic, because it was like making everything so smooth. And it made like a lot of the bumpy footage that would usually be a bit like this. It wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, the only downside to the stabilization is because it's digital stabilization, it will reduce the actual resolution of the video. It's zooming in slightly. Basically, you sacrifice some of your picture in order to get the smooth footage. We're just cruising on into Moggies right now. It's not open. Just thought it would be I don't know, somewhere I could bring this video to an end. So yeah, just to wrap things up, a few other little things that I found in comparison to the GoPro. Let's open visor so I can breathe a bit. Yeah, some of the other things that I found with the GitUP in comparison to the GoPro that I use is the screen size is it's significantly smaller, and in addition to that, it isn't even touch screen. So you've got that as a drawback, but you don't really need the touch screen. It's a bit of a gimmick, really. Where's my keyhole for this? Check this out. When you think you've seen it all with this bike, I've got flipping interior lighting. But yeah, it's 1.5 inch screen. There we go. There's the exact specifications. Yeah, the microphone, that was a bit more surprising with the GoPro, with the wind hitting it and stuff. It's sometimes inaudible. I don't use the inbuilt mics, but it was just an interesting observation. I think the housing protects the. I think the mic might be in a different place altogether, you know. But that was something else I noticed. What else we got? I'm just trying to refresh my memory here, folks. Up to 128GB card. I've got 64 gig in it. It has to be a certain speed, so you have to bear that in mind. With these 60 frames per second cameras, you have to be careful with the specifications of these memory cards you put in them. You can get caught out and end up wasting your money with the card not fast enough. Oh, and something else which was quite a big downside for me in particular was there was no front screen. On the GoPro you've got how do I explain it? On the GoPro you've got a screen just here. You probably can't see anything. It's probably useless trying to show you, but you've got a small display that shows you your battery life, your running time, how long you've got left, stuff like that. GitUP doesn't have that. GitUP fails me on that part, but all in all, it seems like a decent camera, to be honest. So you probably heard enough from this guy. You probably don't want to hear anything else. I've rambled on enough about a budget camera, flipping interior lighting, stuff like that. More boring Deauville stuff, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope if you're in the market for a camera, you won't be scared away from these budget brands after this. I certainly was before I had it, and I've been pleasantly surprised. Look at this, can't even find my keyhole. There we go, there it is. So without further ado, I'm going to say farewell, and I'll see you next time when I've hopefully got my GPS mount after my last one broke. Postman's still not brought it, the little bugger. So as soon as we've got that, we'll be doing letter B. I should hope anyway. So, yep. Until next time, people. Cheerio.